Welcome back. Well, the big news of the morning has been the TCS buyback announcement. That's not really fired up the markets much, but it's important to see what TCS thinks about it. Actually, if you were with us yesterday evening, you would have got a heads up on this TCS buyback, because in his first interview as chairman designate of Tata Sons and as continuing chairman of TCS, N. Chandrasekaran addressed a variety of issues in his conversation with Shireen Bhan. Let's listen in to the chat.
Every tech company has a large cash balance. It's not leave us alone. Not only Indian companies, you take every company internationally, tech companies have got a large pile of cash, because we don't know in this market, suddenly something shows up and we want to invest in the business. That has been the story. But again, I would give it to you and I would agree with those who say that you have to return back a lot of cash to shareholders. I would agree with the view to the extent that we need to decide what is the safe number we should retain. And we can't be infinitely saying, I want to keep growing this. So we have to have a comfort. And with that number, anything excess, we should look at.
So by when do you believe you would be able to make a decision on this front?
See, this is a board question. This is not an N. Chandrasekaran question. So,
when will you take the matter to the board?
We have been, this has been discussed in the board a couple of times, and we will discuss it further. And if the board and we all come together and on a particular view, we will do it. It's a board matter. Okay.
I'll come back to M&A in just a second, but Rajesh, let me come to you now, because you've been traveling while Chandra's been here in Bombay House. You've been traveling and meeting investors. What is the sense that you get about what they're telling you about the business climate? Because if I were to pick up on the commentary that we've heard from NASSCOM today, you know, for the first time in many, many years, I think NASSCOM has finally said, look, we don't know. We don't know what President Trump is going to do, what implications it will have for the Indian IT industry, and hence we're holding back on giving you a guidance just yet. What is the sense that you're getting from clients?
I think the one common theme coming from all customers is that there is a very steady and ongoing technology investment agenda that almost every single client across industries is pursuing. So they are, and if you look at any area in any industry, the one single thing that they want to invest in is technology. I think you need to take what NASSCOM has said in perspective. They have stayed away from quantifying it, saying that it's a difficult one to quantify currently. But directionally, I don't think there is any doubt that the demand side of it continues to be significantly strong. And that demand is coming across a very wide spectrum of industries.
So in terms of the visibility that you currently have, Chandra, how do you feel about this particular calendar year? And I mean, as I said,
you should have attended my session. But I will tell you 3 points. One is, you have to take NASSCOM in a perspective. See, NASSCOM has a difficult job, because NASSCOM collects the guidance of companies. And people like us don't give guidance. Increasingly, more people are not giving guidance. So NASSCOM has got a tougher job in articulating the guidance. So that's the plug for NASSCOM, and that's a genuine problem. Now, coming to the demand environment per se, I feel very, very, very positive. I think Rajesh and I were there together, and we traveled and met with a large number of customers. We met people from different industries, and I didn't come away from any meeting that there is a concern, whether it is due to technology change or due to visa regulation. None of this. So there is a lot of demand.